system.
What is up?
Hello, everybody!
Welcome to our section of the charity stream. My goodness, this thing has been quite an adventure. Oh, thought I had all that off. Okay, we should be good to go now. Yes, welcome everyone. Hello, I see you all in the chat. We are doing the 48-hour charity Stream-A-Thon for Fairy Bricks. That's registered charity number 1161639. It marks the second annual LEGO community event presented by Brick Dynasty and Cool Han Luke Bricks, which I'm sure you've seen in many of these streams that we've been watching. It started yesterday, about 5:30 our time, and it will go until Sunday. So we're halfway there almost, making it through. We got lots of cool stuff still to come for you. Please donate whatever you can. There's a link in the description. We'll pin a link in the comments here in a second.
We are doing a giveaway.
Yes.
Anybody that donates during our stream, we've got the lovely Disney 100th anniversary plus set train. So
we'll keep track of that.
If you donate, let us know in the chat. We'll keep track. Yep.
Minimum donation is $1. So as long as you donate at least $1, you will get entered into the drawing, and we'll draw a name at the end of the show. Fairy Bricks, brightening the lives of sick children in hospital. Fairy Bricks donates LEGO sets to children's hospice and hospitals, brightening the lives of children in need of play. So please support all the channels involved by giving them a like, a follow, subscribe, and of course, watch their amazing streams and cheering them on in the chat. On behalf of all the creators involved in Fairy Bricks, we thank you for donating and supporting from the bottom of our hearts. For real. Even though it was red. Seriously. If you haven't seen the update yet, we are almost to $1,000, which I don't know why I didn't pull that up, but yeah, so we're almost to $1,000, if not already. Let's go look real quick. $960 is where we're at right now in the donation campaign with a goal of $1,000. So we've got, 24 hours. We can make this happen. So let's get ourselves together and donate to a good cause, guys. Today, for our stream, what we're going to do is, let me pull up this here. We're going to do, finagle some things, make this biggie smalls. Yeah! So we're Brickin in the USA. We're going to go over all the shows that are happening in the United States this year. Some of them you may have already been to, some of them you're planning to go to in the future. So we're just going to want to take a look at what's around and what's in your area and, explore.
And if we miss any, feel free to let us know. We'll add them to our list for the next time.
Before we get going, I want to take a look at who's in the chats. Cool Han was here way before the stream even started. First chat in the stream. So if you're not following Cool Han, go follow him. He's one of the people leading this great event. We've got Patty, the theater dog. There it is. It's so far away, I can't read. Welcome. Dynamics. Show's here. We had to wait for the other show to finish. We can't be overlapping. That's not nice. Steven, what up? Hello. Mayo
is still running around watching streams. I see.
Raid. Dynasty says the shirts are awesome. Thank you. Cliff in the house. What up, Cliff? Hey, I owe you. I gotta speak with you. We did a thing in your life. Let's see. Happy April. Hey. Welcome. All right. Yes, we're up to $960. Goal of $1,000. I know we're gonna make it there. So thank you to everyone who's donated and continues to donate.
We're less than 24 hours in.
Yes, I do need to post.
Boom, boom.
I did it. Look at me doing a thing. How do I pin it? Start? Maybe? I don't know. It's in the chat. It's also in the description, so if you need to find the link. I'm not.
Yeah, can we do the 1K in this stream? mean, that would be pretty sweet.
I mean, we are giving away stuff, so what's 40 entries? That's all we need. If everybody donates $1, 40. You have to pin it directly in. Oh, okay.
I got it.
Okay, fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, moderator. Okay, so we are going to be working in the USA. So let's get this road trip started. I'm going to go through this here. We're going to start off in Atlanta, Georgia. So some of you may have already been to this convention. This convention is going to be Atlanta Brickin. So wherever you're coming from, you know, travel to that spot, maybe right next door, maybe across the country. That show ran earlier this month, so I'm sure you've seen lots of feed on all the socials. Oh, is anybody else getting mic cut out? Mr. Settings Adjuster? Can you hear me now? I can hear me now. Testing.
Kill the music for us.
Ooh, okay, good idea.
Better so far. All right.
Okay, well, I took the music out, so I don't think that was the issue. I think it was just I don't know how to operate a microphone, and I had it backwards. Okay, let's try this again. So, Atlanta BrickCon. Some of the... Focus with me.
Can you go to the comments now?
I can. Sorry.
And then on yours, scroll up to your link.
Yeah.
And then click it again.
I don't.
Oh.
Yeah.
There, that was off of the thing.
There you go. That's it. That's all I got. That's the code.
Okay.
Anyways, Mohawk figured that out. We're going to continue our road trip. We're in Atlanta. So, Atlanta, you've got buildable bricks, mosaics, graffiti wall, city builds, things of that nature. So, you know, a little bit of everything, which a lot of these conventions are going to have a lot of the same things. Some of them are going to have unique features that other people don't have. So, it's really just going and experiencing LEGO in its whole form of everybody's ideas. The next place we're going to go is Indiana. So if you travel from Georgia, the show we were just at, to Indiana, you're gonna go 553 miles. So if you're okay with an 8.5-hour trip, just go ahead and drive on north to Indiana. We're gonna go to Brick World Indy. That's March 14th and 15th. So that's coming up. You'll see us there. That Brick World is our home show, so we travel with Brick World. Most of you know Brick World for Brick World Chicago, which is the big show in June, the whole week-long event. This is more of a smaller show. It's going to be just local people coming in, which Brick World does a few shows like that across the Midwest. So it's not the big grand show. It's more of like what you would get on the weekend, where it's just families from in the area coming to experience LEGO maybe for the first time or is in love with it as well. So you're going to have play brick, throwing games, which are what we bring to the games. We have graffiti wall, interactive city, and of course, all the builds brought by local displayers. After that, we're heading out west, California. Be prepared for this road trip. This road trip is going to be a haul, a day and some change. So get your snacks, maybe a hotel. Road trip, 31 hours. We're going to Brick Centric in LA. It's going to be the 20th and the 21st out in California. Here's some builds, displays from that show. This is one. I've never been out west. I'd love to head west to get some of these shows myself. But if you're out west, LA, this would be a show you could go after. Oh, good. My audio is better so far. Okay. I think we're getting there. I'll just eat the microphone. I'll eat the microphone. Okay. Where are we going next? Fredericksburg, Virginia. I know we just traveled a day and some change to the West Coast. We're going all the way back to the East Coast now to Virginia. What's in Fredericksburg, Virginia? You've got the Brick Fair Expo. Now, this is not the same as last year's or 2 years ago, was it? Because they have a new venue. So it is the same vendor, but it's not at the same place. It's not the same exhibition hall. So they did take it back to Virginia, but it's in a new location. They've got great ball contraptions, putt-putt. Some things that I've not seen at other shows are like these moon bounces. So things for kids to get their energy out and bounce around and move. They have some carnival light games like the Go Fish, where you throw a ping pong ball. And of course, they have the bridge build challenge. So if you want to test your skills and see how strong of a bridge you can build, they have that there as well. Oh man, audios are going from 10 to 100 to 10. Okay. We'll do our best. All right, we're heading back west. California. Now, I've seen some posts of some influencers that have actually been to this show that we're getting ready to go to. Oh, but on the way to there, we got some cows. Can't have a road trip without cows. We're going to Solvang. Whoa, what happened there? Okay. Where'd my background go? Okay. Where'd my banner go? Okay. Where's my chats? Hi, chat. Let's try this again. We're going to Solvang. This is in a quaint little town that is very, I don't want to say medieval, but it's definitely a vibe of that nature. At least the town seems that way, based on what I saw with the website and things of that nature. Let's head back east.
Give me 2 seconds. We're going to unplug the mic and go back in.
Bah. How about now?
You gotta do more than just one single
I
word.
mean, okay, so let me talk about something and pretend like I'm telling you a story, because I would love to get this microphone working. It is always giving us issues. Okay, I'm just gonna keep on going. We got a long road trip. We got a day and 14 hours to drive to New York, I think. Feeling like a ping pong getting knocked around the country. I know, that's what I was thinking when I was making it. It was like, we're out east, then we're going west. Now we're going back east, just left and right. You wait, you see these little lines on this map? Woo, they're going to get much more chaotic. Yay! Okay, so it was just a plug in, plug out issue. Fantastic. Okay, good. Well, let's head on over to New York then. We're going to Brick Universe. This is April 25th and 26th if you're out in that area. It's a weekend event. You're going to have a plethora of displays, mosaics and sculptures, free builds, you know, basically what you're going to see at a Lego convention, but out in New York. So if this is close to you or in your neck of the woods, that would stop. We're not going we're not gonna do it easy. We're gonna keep ping ponging. We're heading all the way back to the West Coast. So Oregon. Portland, Oregon. One day, 18 hours, 2,761 miles. To Bricks Cascade. It is April 30th to May 3rd, so it is a longer convention. There is a weekend-only option, so if you're just wanting to go with the family for a day or, you know, do a little weekend getaway, that's something that you can do, but it is a 4-day event, and it will have robo battles. You've got buildable PlayStations, of course, custom builds like the Starbucks there, and they seem to love their dinosaurs, which I am a-okay with. So be prepared when you go. You may need to defend yourself. All right, we're going to head back east. Ping pong, ping pong. We're going to go to Chicago. Everybody knows what's in Chicago.
We got that comment pinned, by the way.
Yay!
Thank you, Jake.
Thanks, Jake. You're the best. We're going to Brickworld Chicago. If you've been, you know. That's our home show. You know, one of our the big show essentially for Brickworld, and one that we help run and do stuff in with the interactive cities and the throw games, of course. We have our games. There's a graffiti wall, but anything that is interactive in that show, you're going to see us associated with. So if there is something you would like to do at that show, as far as an activity, reach out. We're happy to help you guys get that started. If you've got your own ideas of something that you want to do during those AFOL days, that's definitely something that we can help you get started and arrange. So that way, if you want to have an event or a gathering or a build off or, you know, what do they call those, where everybody gets a set draft, we can make that happen. So if you're interested, reach out to us. But otherwise, Brickworld Chicago, that is, what days are those? The 17th through the 21st. It's going to be just like the previous show. You do have a weekend only option. To Wednesday through Friday are the AFOL days, where you're going to have those more private events. And then Saturday and Sunday will be your weekend days where the public will be there enjoying what you guys have brought to create. All right. We're not going too far this time. 14 hours. We're just heading to North Carolina. Another Brick Universe event. This one is the 27th and 28th of June. So this summer, if you're down near the Carolinas, you may want to reach over and get to Brick Universe. They're going to be another display of, you know, builders, shops, events. They are only a 2-day event, so you're not going to have the big AFOL day type event. It will just be more of a come and see and experience, you know, what they got going on. Rest stop. Okay, I want to take this time to chat. You know what it's like. On a road trip, you're driving, you gotta pee, you're hungry, you pull over to the gas station. What are we picking up at the gas station? Throw it in the chats. What are we getting? Are we getting a snack? Are we looking for some beef jerky?
Well, I think all of that's going to depend on, first off, what's going to be your go-to stop.
Oh, what's your gas station or your stop of choice? That's valid, because they're not all the same.
No.
Where are we heading to again? Let's see. We're going from...
Are you straight to your destination?
North Carolina.
Stop at wherever just to use the restroom and fill up and keep going? Or are you guys more of a take your time, stop at convenience areas, you know, where it's more luxurious feeling? You got all kinds of restaurant options.
I 100% agree with Wawa. I'm getting a hoagie. I'm getting mac and cheese. I'm getting a half a gallon of sweet tea. I'm set. Wawa. Agreed.
Very regional, though. It is not here in Michigan, sadly.
Nope. I first experienced Wawa in New Jersey. I was out on the East Coast, and a friend of mine introduced me to Wawa, and I ate there almost every day while I was out there. For a gas station, it's delicious. And in New Jersey, you can't pump your own gas, which was even better. So I got to pull up to the gas pump and be like, put 20 in my tank, thank you.
We We got Pink Wheels with Bucky's.
Oh, Bucky's. Now, see, that's one I've never been to. I would love to make my way out to a Bucky's. I hear so much about it. I see the beaver everywhere. I need to know what is the best thing about Bucky's. See, our true Lord and Savior of rest stops. That's what I'm saying. There is something holy about Bucky's, and I need to experience it. Which is why I need to head west, I think.
Very true.
Yep. So we've got Wawa on the list. We got Bucky's, true Lord and Savior of rest stops. Oh, okay. See, Steven, so you know. They're all over in Jersey. I tell you, it's like all over the place. Let's see.
Another valid point for Bucky's. Very clean
Executive
bathrooms.
stall bathrooms. Okay, I have been to some bathrooms that I do not care to admit that I have been into. Let's just say it was a quick in and out, and I didn't touch nothing. I appreciated clean.
You stood up to pee.
I did not touch that seat. I did not have physical relations with that toilet. Yeah, that's what I thought. South, Midwest, kind of in that region. They haven't, it's kind of like Wawa. Wawa's kind of to the west or to the east. They're kind of spreading west. Now I need Bucky's to spread a little north. Everybody just head over here in this Midwest region around the lakes. So that way I can at least be within an hour or so. I'll drive. I'm no stranger to driving. All right, let's get this road. Let's get back on the road here. We got some driving to do. Because we're heading 20 and a half hours to Texas. Guess what's in Texas? Bucky's. Hey! Alright, so while we're in Texas, you know what's in Texas. The rodeo. Brick rodeo, to be specific. So this is the 23rd through the 26th. This is going to be another one of those big events where you're going to have AFOL days, you're going to have weekend days, you're going to have activities, and you're going to have panels, and you're going to have meet and greets, and just all the finite things that you don't think about when it comes to Lego community, bonding and doing those activities together. So this is another one that I definitely want to get out to. Oh. I have never been to Brick Rodeo, but I know a guy who has, and they were nice enough to bring me this. Now this is a belt buckle that was built. It's their was the set from I think 2 years ago, Brick Rodeo. Because I'm a belt buckle gal. So, and it comes with the hardware, so you can I'm sorry, microphone. So that you can actually make it into a belt buckle, but cool. Little brick built, little minifig, lasso. Thought that was cool stuff.
Pretty epic.
Yeah, so Brick Rodeo is one I definitely want to get out to. Anybody out here been to Brick Rodeo? Anybody in the chats? I'm sure. I hear so much about it. I'm sure somebody has been. Because they, of course, have a lot of cool stuff, too. This nice Hot Dog Man Brick Rodeo sign. Here's a picture of the floor display. I mean, any convention you go to, you're going to have this convention hall type, display. They've also got the battle bots, which is fun. Looks like they got some brick breaking as well. So in that picture there, you see a man hitting a build with a baseball bat. We're no stranger to that with Lego Masters, so why not bring it to a convention? All right, we're going to head down to Tampa now. So keeping it south, staying warm, 17 hours, not too bad. It's only August. August 7th and 8th to be exact. Now, Brick Fan Events is the same company that does Atlanta BrickCon. So this is going to be more like how Brick World has the Chicago event, which is a big event, and then there are smaller breakaway events. Brick Fan Expo or Brick Fan Events is kind of the same aspect where Atlanta is that big show. And then all of these other shows that you see are going to be smaller weekend type exhibits.
Still same thing with the playable areas, displays, interactive things. So there's definitely a lot to do. It's just one of the smaller, quaint shows, so you're not going to have as much of a crowd. You're not going to have, quite the energy that comes with these bigger shows like Chicago and Atlanta and Brick Rodeo.
You almost get more of a family vibe from the whole show. It feels like a close family that you're hanging out with versus just a lot of chaos and a lot of random people that you're new to it. Like it's usually repeating people from the area, so it's nice because you can get together and just hang out for a little while.
Yeah, especially if something that you frequent. If it's something that's close to your area and it is a smaller show, it is nice to go and visit those every year for that reason. Yeah, catching up with people. Sometimes that's sometimes these shows are the only shows that we are able to, or the only way that we're able to actually physically connect with some of these other people that we know, whether it be, across the country or across the world. So, I always encourage, if you have the ability to go, even if it's just a local show, get to know your local community. And then grow from there, because everybody's in it for the same reason. We all love Lego. So, but yeah. Where are we going now? Oh, I know where we're going. We're going to Marion, Illinois. You know what's in Marion, Illinois?
The Ultimate Brick Show.
Goat. Matt. Ultimate Brick Show. I love this show. I haven't personally been to this show yet, but I've seen the people who work with this show, and it looks like so much fun. So
lovely group.
I know we're gonna get out there soon. It's not too much of a drive for us. It is a little bit of a drive for us, but road trip. That's what we're on here, a road trip. So we'll be fine. It's okay. We can make it. Of course, they've got building stations. Another thing I forgot to mention, with these bigger shows, you usually have awards and competitions. So here are some examples from the Ultimate Brick Show, where you've got Best Humor, Van Gogh Down by the River, which is my favorite. Best Star Wars, Best Artwork, just as some examples. And then Bricks and Minifigs sponsors a lot of these shows that you see with building supplies and just play brick area and things of that nature. So definitely reach out to your local Bricks and Minifigs. They're going to know, kind of what's going on in the area or any conventions that may be coming up if you don't know already. Okay, let's head down to Duluth. Duluth, Georgia. We're going to hop a couple states here and go to Duluth. All right. In Duluth, you have another one of those Brick Fan events, just like Atlanta BrickCon. So, weekend show, something small, something where you can take the family for a day and just kind of enjoy the brick. Oh, yes, bricks. They're all generally the same. This is that show. Utah. Okay, now this road trip is a day. This is a road trip I also want to go on. If you've been to this show, you know what I'm talking about. We're going to Brick Slopes. Brick Slopes is August 28th through 30th, so that's a 3-day event. Still gonna be kind of like that convention style where they do have the events, don't they, going on. And
yep, it's a smaller show still in comparison to Chicago by all means, but it's a very fun and activity filled kind of event,
like the activity we're doing now for the donation charity. So if you haven't donated, make sure you donate to Fairy Bricks. There's a link pinned in the comments. There's also a link in the description. We are doing a giveaway, so for every $1 donated, you get an entry into the giveaway. Giveaway is a Disney set, and we'll do that at the end of the show. So don't forget to click the link and donate to the charity.
And didn't notice on the previous slide, Brick Owls, or the Owl House was Pink Wheels. Previous.
Oh.
2 more. Okay. The Owl House.
Oh, this in the top right.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Cool. That's so cool. And we just saw you. Well, there you go. Shout out. Pink Wheels. Oh, yeah. See. There we go. It's my owl house right there. Owl house. If you're not following Pink Wheels, go follow Pink Wheels. They just did their first live stream just before us.
Did
well
a wonderful
done.
Job. I was
Yes.
watching the whole time.
Gotta follow along on the stream. But yeah, that was awesome, especially if that was your first stream. You did so well. So that was a lot of fun. Thank you for that game of The Price is Right, because yeah, some of those were a little tricky. I was like, no way. But it was a lot of fun, so well done.
And Mayo wanting to go to Brick Slopes.
Yep. Same. Okay, so when you go, let us know. We'll try and go and get out there. All right, here's some things going on at Brick Slopes. So just like the other shows, they do have awarded things, but these are some of the winners, runners-up for different things, like A-Fall Choice, Best Steampunk, Cody's favorites, who is the owner of Brick Slopes.
King of Swag.
If you have not seen Cody at a show with his crown of badges,
If you've not,
It's
you've
worth
been
a
to
sight.
the shows and you don't know who he is, you probably are not looking up from your phone the whole time because you can't miss it.
no. Woo!
Love you, Cody.
All right, let's see. Oh. I'm on the right screen. There we go. Okay, so I never did this one. I thought I missed a slide. Anyways, we're going to Washington. You don't see a little square on there because apparently I missed a slide, but there should be a little track from Oregon to Washington. No, from Utah.
Yeah, I said Utah.
Utah to Washington. So ignore that.
Before Oregon.
Yeah. But anyways, 12 and a half hours. We're gonna drive up to BrickCon. See, look, I didn't even move the little thing. My little brick is supposed to be right about there, I believe. Don't quote me on it. Anyway, September 12th and 13th. That's another weekend event. So this top left picture here, that's a mock of the building that they do the convention in. You're gonna have shops, displays, activities, the Brickworld stuff. But if you're in Washington, so if you're out that way looking for a Lego show, BrickCon, that's where I'd go. And of course, right next door to BrickCon, you've got the one in Oregon.
It's coming up. I think in your slide. I think it's the next one.
Shouldn't be.
Oh, okay.
I already went to Oregon. All right. However, I know we're in Washington. Brick Dynasty was saying it. We're ping-ponging across the country. You're not wrong. We're going to Florida.
All the way.
Almost 2 days, 46 hours. So you could stream this whole live stream 48 hours if you want to travel from Washington to Florida to continue this every convention in the United States tour. Just saying. But we've got another Brick Fan event. So for those of you down in Florida, I know I had seen some comments before of people saying that there was nothing in Florida. There is a show in Florida. Brick Fan event is in October 3rd and 4th. So kind of like that Atlanta BrickCon, but a smaller show, weekend show. You're going to have, the Owl House, which now that I see it, it's funny. That was Bailey's show for the longest time. All those, that Owl House Wanted poster and all of that. I'm assuming that's what this Owl House was from the show, the Owl House, based off of, what was their name? The Chicken House Witch Lady. I don't know. It was an old folk tale. Oh, I can't think of her name. Baba. Anyways, I love it.
Only thing that came to my mind was Baba Goop.
Baba Yaga.
But yeah.
Baba Yaga.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a Russian folklore, I believe. Cody gave you a random bag of Donkey Kong arms. That's good random parts. Steven's donated twice today. Thank you so much. We love it. Hopefully others will donate as well. Okay, from Florida, we're going to head north. We're going to Nashville. 691 miles. Cows? You ain't going to Nashville and not seeing cows. There's cows on the side of the road. What do you do when you see cows? Cows! Moo. Moo in the chat, cows. We're going to Tennessee. Another Brick Fan event. This one's going to be October 11th and 12th. So this fall, if you're in the area of Tennessee, Kentucky, that general area, you may want to make your way down to another Brick Fan event and see the Owl House.
Potentially.
Potentially. Yeah, this is fair note. This is photos from the websites of these establishments. All photos are from their taking. So if you're in this, please do as Pink Wheels did and shout yourself out. Because I didn't know. I didn't know. So, you may or may not see this Owl House here because I don't know where she's located. But you will see a variety of immaculate builds similar to. Let's head north, y'all.
Yes, and the Yellow Castle is currently out on tour.
Oh,
that's the only thing on Instagram. It is beautiful.
We got Owl House on hiatus, so you ain't gonna see it. But the castle, she be touring. So make sure you go check out some builds from people you know. Who knew? Let's see here. Okay, so up in New York, you have Empire BrickCon. So if you're up in that area, I know Pennsylvania's right there. Last year, those of you who went to Philly, this would be another show you might be able to go to in that area up in New York. This is Empire BrickCon. That's the 17th and 18th of October. Quite the variety of stuff here. Of course, had to put in Starship Enterprise because we started watching Star Trek. I started watching Star Trek. Mohawk has watched Star Trek. Supa has not. So, had to get my Star Trek in.
We've made it through Next Generation.
Yeah.
We're now on to Deep Space Nine.
By made it through, that means it runs in the background, and we've seen most of the episodes, but usually it's the put on the sleep timer, go to sleep show. So
she usually misses at least 1 or 2 episodes a day.
I know the characters.
Of the 2 we watch.
I know the basic storyline.
We're getting there, though.
It's all right. Slow and steady. All right. We're not heading too far because right after that show in New York, we are heading to Oaks, Pennsylvania, which is Brick Fair, PA. And if you went to this last year, it was quite a hoot. I know we had some friends that we know from the interwebs. Cough, cough, Mark the Dynamic, if he's still in here. They were there. So, again, another reason I would say it is a must that you go to these shows because you are going to be able to meet your friends in real life and play Lego in real life. You can do that. I believe in you. But yeah, seriously, if you can get out to an event, go. See some friends. This one's out in PA, so if you're in that West Coast area and you can make the road trip, this is definitely one that I would encourage going to. It's another multi-day event, so 5th through the 8th, not just a weekend extravaganza. So there will be a little bit more for you to see. We have some honorable mentions in this here fiasco because you see some of these shows were not exactly convention-esque. So some of the shows that I was presenting in this were I don't want to do that. I want to do this. Okay, the first thing I want to talk about is put you over here. Put you over there. Do the thing. Okay, first thing I'm going to talk about is Brick Bash. So this is not a big convention type show. This is actually put on in a high school in Ann Arbor by the band. It's a fundraiser for them to raise money for the school. We go every year. We'll be up there. This one's actually coming up in 2 weeks. So February 28th. It's in Ann Arbor, Michigan. So Matt here. If you're familiar. So, just some things you can see. They do have a great show that they put on. It is just a small show. It is a quaint little show. On the Saturday of the event, the band puts on a
Usually does a
march performance type of thing. So they do that. But yeah, you've got, your architecture, artwork. There's still quality builds that you're going to see at this place. And, it's definitely something.
It's for a fundraiser.
Yeah, and it's just like we're doing here. It's
All
another
the proceeds
fundraiser.
Go to the band after expenses are paid.
Yeah.
So it's a wonderful event as well.
Okay, so yep, there's that. And then the other one I want to talk about is
Not sure.
where'd it go?
To the top.
Oh, there it is. Okay. So this is Brick Conventions. This is going to be visible in just a moment.
Almost there.
There we go. Okay, so this is Brick Conventions, and the only reason I did not put them in the listing is because there are so many listings for this. So basically, if your state wasn't mentioned, we'll run through the list real quick and kind of name off all the places, but I guarantee you there's probably a show near you. So you've got Kansas, Tennessee, Ohio, Texas, Oklahoma, Minnesota, Louisiana, Tennessee again, Pennsylvania, Arizona, Florida, who knows, Massachusetts, Texas, Louisiana, Missouri, Alabama, Ohio, Michigan, North Carolina, again, Texas. So there are a lot of locations for this convention. So if anything that we listed here in the display didn't come close to where you were located, you may check out Brick Convention. They are kind of everywhere, I don't know. Okay, yeah, Magic. Oh wait, what's the gallery? Give us a look at some stuff real quick. We still got a few minutes. Remember now. So yeah, kind of a smaller show. Definitely one that you could take the kids to, walk around, use it as an afternoon activity. And then, have the rest of the day to do with as you wish. So we want to know. Button. Okay, there we go. It's catching up with me. Here. So we want to know. Upload.
So to answer Stevens before we go on, I guess it'll be perfect to answer with your wherever you go. Brickfest Live actually closed for as far as canceled all their shows for now for foreseeable future, and got bought out by a Jurassic Park kind of
that's right,
event. So as of now, you probably won't see another Brickfest Live show. Sadly, I know that it was the close show for a lot of people, so you will miss out on that. Hopefully, there's another show close by that you can go to instead.
Yeah, I think Brick Convention is kind of making up the loss there for, well, let's not call it a loss because we're really not losing in your area. Hopefully one of these other shows can come and take the place of that show and be your new home show, as far as one that you can attend yearly, or even be a displayer in. So it's definitely worth getting into something that's near you, or at least a reasonable drive. My family and I are going to Brick World Chicago in June, and Bricks in the Six in Toronto. Yes. Okay. So other honorable mentions, and to those of you not in the United States, as much as I was trying to do a worldwide one, I realized with an hour I just didn't have enough time. So I do want to go and do some alternate segments here. I am definitely interested in starting a series about the different shows that are going on in different areas, people who run the shows, people who have attended the shows, maybe getting some insider, tips and tricks, do some interviews with some people. But I kind of want to get the idea of the community of the conventions out there, because I know a lot of people build with Lego, but not everybody knows about the conventions, or where to go, or who to talk to, or how to sign up. So just your guys' thoughts and ideas, throw them in the comments whenever. If that's something you would be interested in. Would you want to learn about the different conventions that are going on, do deep dives into those conventions, kind of what they are offering, cost and location, how to be a presenter or participant, things of that nature. So just kind of working my brain around. I really liked doing this, and if I could, I'd like to do it for like the UK and Canada and globally, so that way, not just us here where we're located, but we have friends all around the world. And so I think it'd be a good idea to just kind of spread that knowledge, so that way if anybody else is interested and wants to go display or even attend, to see the creations that are out there, I would definitely want to talk about it. So let me know what you guys think. Otherwise, I want to know, where are we going to go? Bricks in the Six was great. I recommend it if you can get there. Yes, that's one. Is Toronto near us, or is that on the other side?
I think it's about a 6-hour drive.
I'm pretty sure that's the one that's, Toronto's right near us. So just got to get a passport. We can get there. We're not too far away. Who runs this? Super nice. Highlight fashion.
Sweet.
Awesome. Yeah. So see, that's another one. There are so many shows, especially obviously since the United States is not where we started this Lego adventure. It was started over in the UK. I feel it's only right to talk about the things that are going on over there. So yeah, I think we're gonna have another show. So look out for a upcoming stream. Maybe it'll just be a pre-recording. I don't know yet, but I definitely want to get all those out there, because yes, Bricks in the Six is definitely one that was not mentioned, and would be in an honorable mention in the event it were, this is just going to be a United States based presentation today. But still, I definitely have some shows I want to get to, and across the pond.
Let's talk about that donation place again.
Ooh, yeah.
What we're even here doing this for.
Yeah, so let's bring it back up. We're gonna talk about where we're going next, what we're doing. So after us, you're gonna see the Mom and Mo show doing the same thing. We got Brick Fairy is a charity.
Almost.
Yeah, we're almost to that $1,000 limit. Well, not even limit. That's just the goal. I mean, I know that they are still accepting donations, and even after this stream, you can go and donate to them. I do know that if you're donating in the link that we're having with Tiltify, you're going to want to use PayPal. It's given us issues with the credit card. So if you're having issues, use a PayPal account to make that donation, so that way it can go through and you don't have to jump through all the hoops of why isn't this working. So yeah, definitely use your PayPal. Click the link in the description. There's a link in the chats. There's also a link in the description to this next stream that you see here for Mom and Mo. So if you can't find where it's at, just go ahead and go back in the description on this video and you will see down at the bottom a link to the next show. So, oh my gosh. Oh, yes. So yeah, I just wanted to talk with you guys and see, you know, what your experience is. What have you done show wise? Where are you wanting to go? Where, you know, have you been? Is there anything you know, you liked or didn't like about a show? Because I also feel like in having these conversations, we're going to grow those experiences. Like, as everybody kind of shares what they experienced with the show, what they were expecting, or what they, you know, what was surprising to them, show etiquette and how to be a good steward in the community. So I think as we talk about those things, it's definitely going to build a better group, a better community. Everybody's going to kind of, you know, understand and see what ideas are out there. You know, no two shows are the same, and
it also helps you get inspired to do something of your own or another similar creation. You know, you can only do so much from home in the aspect of looking at a build and seeing how something's designed, or even getting the chance to talk to somebody of like what made them come up with this idea. Because I know a lot of us struggle with being inspired of what to build exactly. Like, sure, you can build something, but what am I going to do? Like, this has been done, that's been done.
Mm-hmm.
And it's fine. Like, don't try to build something to be the first ever to build it.
No.
Very, very hard thing to do.
I appreciate other designs when I go to shows, because I'll tell you, me personally, I like building nature. I like building trees. And one thing I look for when I go to these conventions are the trees. I am always finding new designs, new ways to build, you know, that was, you know, how did you do this? Or can I come back there and see how you did that? Because it's very, you know, unique and whatever. So you're always learning new ideas, and it's the best way to expand on, you know, what you've got in your mind. I live my AFOL life as my friend Dana says, everyone does Lego in their own way. That is 100% correct. And no two people are the same. And that's why that inspiration is there. You go to these shows and you see these builds and you're like, wow, how did you come up with that idea? Or, you know, what inspired you to do that? And it's like, I would have never thought of that. Or I would have never used this piece in that fashion, or, you know, things of that nature. It's a good time.
Mm-hmm.
So.
And that's why these kids need these Lego sets.
No, yeah, exactly. Because think about yourself when you're sitting there and you are in a slump and you have nothing, or no, you know, you're just kind of bleh. When you build that Lego set, it is uplifting. It makes you forget what's going on. You get to zone into this, you know, activity, and it can literally be anything. So that's why Fairy Bricks is doing such a great job with running this event with Cool Hans Luke and Brick Dynasty and everyone that's in this 48-hour Stream-A-Thon to raise money, so that way Fairy Bricks can get those Lego sets to children that are in those hospitals and hospice care that they have nowhere to go. They're stuck. It's a sad, you know, you don't want that. So you want to bring joy and happiness to them. And I love what Fairy Bricks is doing by putting those sets in the kids' hands. Even if it's just a moment of joy, I know kids are going to like hold on to that joy. So to everyone that's already donated, thank you so much. To everybody that's going to donate, you know, thank you so much. We're almost to our goal. I think the goal is 1,000 and we are at 960. So $40. is what we're at to get that goal of $1,000 so that Brick Fairy can send those sets to those children. Now that is UK side of things, so don't think just because you're here in the US you can't donate. It is worldwide, so they are able to donate wherever they are, just based in the UK. So yeah, but if you're following along with this stream and you want to keep the train rolling, make sure you hop on over to the Mom and Mo show. I know they got a few minutes here before they start up, so we're just gonna kind of kick it here and live our best life. Maybe take a peek and see.
These two are a bundle of joy. So much energy, constantly doing things with the community.
Minifig Monday.
Yeah, they
I got my picture ready.
With the lug, the Dream Builders lug.
Yup.
They're constantly representing their
Dream Builders. Woo woo.
They support everybody in the community. And
yep, you'll see them on Good Morning Brick World tomorrow morning, which is a Sunday regular show, which is not the random Sunday show. That is totally different. Still Mom and Mo though, isn't it?
Mom is still there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lene.
Yeah. Lene, she's...
I don't know how you do it.
Girl, you stream so many hours of the day, of the week. It is insane. Like, good for you. Way to keep it up there.
Yep. All right. If you haven't already, click the link, donate, follow the link to the Mom and Mo show. I was just thinking their names. I'm like, that's not the name of their show. It's the Mom and Mo show. Over on the Brick Babes channel on YouTube. Of course, you can follow us here on Brick at Night. We also have our socials of Unhappy Mohawk and Super Cabre, together known as Super Hawk Bricks. And
you want to put your chat, her link in the chat for us too? I know it's in our description. For the next
I
video.
can. It's easier to put it in the description. Oh wait, here, I got it right here. Mom and Mo show.
Nice to throw that in the chat for everybody.
Copy. Paste.
Give it to me.
Okay, so I do want to do a shameless plug before we go.
Boom, boom. Because if you don't know, this is Supa. I'm Mohawk. And we form Supa Hawk.
Oh, that's us.
And we have some merch.
We do have merch. I just gotta find it.
We have some awesome merch. So if you want to check out our merch as well, you can share the page.
As soon as I find it. I guess I could log in. That might help. Anyways, there's a link in the bio. We go through Bonfire. We have shirts and stuff. But I just recently made a new shirt design that I am
It's a good one.
super excited for. Okay, let's go here. My store. Okay. Bring you here. Take you down. Take you. Green chair. Shameless plug. Okay, Super Hawk Bricks. So we do have a merch store. buyandfire.com/store/superhawk-bricks. There are shirts, hoodies. The newest design is going to be Building is My Therapy, which is the most recent. We've got in a plethora of sizes and colors. But my ultimate favorite shirt that we just designed is not this one. It's close. It's this one. Straight out of Shelf Space. Aren't we all?
Boom.
Now I know not everybody is a Lego collector, so you can get this option without the Lego brick around Outa. But as a full, I need the brick, so people understand why I have no shelf space. It's all this Lego. So follow the link for donations. Follow the link for the next live stream. Follow the link if you want some Super Hawk merch, because of course we also have just the Super Hawk logo. You can get it as a mug also. There's a mug. But then you've got just the Super Hawk shirts here, and you can get in a plethora of colors. Hoodies. There's also shorts. I think that's it. But yeah. You can't get these. These are custom made. These are our swags.
Have we done the Hawk Squad one yet?
I do have a Hawk Squad. It's a safety first. So if you've ever been to the parking lot with us for a safety meeting, there is a safety meeting shirt now. It says safety first on the front, and it should say Hawk Squad on the back. So if you have been to the parking lot with us for any event, this is the shirt for you, so that way we know you are part of the safety crew. So, shameless plug there. But for everyone else, we are going to send it off to the Brick Babe over at the Mom and Mo Show over at the Brick Babe on YouTube. So if you're not there already, make your way over there. And until we see you again, don't forget, donate to Fairy Bricks, and we will see you in the marathon. Oh, yes. What am I doing?
Your assets.
Assets?
Yeah.
Why?
Closer. Your closer.
Yeah.
Video.